Well, what have we here? The entertainment has arrived, brave fools. Let us deal with them. Beware, enemies approach. Behold, optimists. Now this is a challenge. This is nothing. Finally, a worthy opponent. My, that is massive. Now it's a true fight. We will prevail! Is this all your men? Oh, finally, a challenge. We shall take them all down. To battle! More! You will all kneel, or you will all fall! Where are my compatriots? Let us join together. Avengers with me. Now we must gather. Join me. The time is here. It appears there are no more. It is finished. Well done, all. Our enemies have fallen. Well, they were no match for us. Formidable. But we prevailed. A mighty victory! Ha ha! That was fun. No more? Ha! What a shame. Rest now, Mjolnir. Well done! Ha ha! They were no match for our strength. Look there! This is worth noting. Come here! Look here! There is something here! I've uncovered something! Odin's beard, that felt good. As always, I am the strongest Avenger. The god of thunder cowers before no one. I fought far worse on Asgard. This was nothing. You should try wrestling a sewer lizard sometime. Much worse. On Asgard, the people would be cheering for my performance. For Odin! For Asgard! You smell like trolls, but lack their courage. I believe I have made my point. Be glad I am a merciful god of thunder. You have made ill-advised choices this day. Hello? Yes! Yes! Come. This belongs to our allies. Perhaps we shouldn't destroy our allies' things. Shield, it seems. We're safe with this.
Sometimes I wonder if the elevator I'm in will suddenly plummet to the earth. Such frail technology. Luckily, I can fly. I'm sure you'll all be fine. I met a woman in New York who loved riding the elevator. She told me it felt like flying.
I hate waiting. Why do humans willingly put themselves in such confined spaces? Avengers assemble! That is fun to say. Kittens playing the piano. That's hilarious. I wonder how I would look with a mohawk. I should see if Natasha has any more hair elastics. Stark doesn't know what he's talking about. I was a rather decent soup ladler. I think I would do great undercover. I'm Donald Blake, charming jokester. I should send word to Heimdall. Let them know I am still among the living. Perhaps I can convince a delivery person to fly a pizza to the Chimera. It would be a fitting reward, I think. Now is the time! They do not stand a chance. We shall take them down! We shall triumph over all! Oh, this will take but moments! None shall defeat the god of thunder! Yield to the storm! By the power of thunder, I call the lightning! Even the weather obeys me! Thunder and lightning! I call upon the Bifrost! Guardians of Asgard! Send me a path! Open the Bifrost! Open the gates! Heimdall, to me! Dare you challenge a god? My power is unstoppable! You cannot defeat me! With the god's might, all power flows through me! By the power of the All-Father! Wind blow! Lightning strike! Let the heavens rage! Behold nature's wrath! I call the thunder! Elements, attend me! All-Father, hear me! Let the Bifrost descend! Behold, the glory of Asgard! Heimdall, aid me now! Asgard, open the way! Know my wrath! Witness my power! You challenge forces beyond your ken! In thy face! For Asgard! Excellent work, my friend! A mighty effort! You truly are a warrior! Stupendous! You are mighty! Ho, enemies quiver before thee! Ah, Midgardians in white coats. Are they doctors? That odd stretchy armor offends me, minion. Behold, metal men. On Asgard, those might pass for large insects. No gun, however large, has ever proven Mjolnir's match. Beware the mighty metal insect. Even Stark suits look better than yours, metal man. Face a god's wrath! Face me! This is the end! I shall end this! I am mighty! I've fought bigger! I shall aid you! Together, as one! I am with you! I shall join you! I come with aid! Indeed. Yes, absolutely. Excellent. Of course. No, I cannot. Negative. Impossible. I am sorry. No. Are you teasing me? Indeed. I tried it with pineapple. Oh, it was quite good. No, that's my thing. Was it you hanging on to Mjolnir as I throw it? Unfortunately, such a move would rip even your impressive arms off. Captain, when you were frozen for those long years, did you dream? Idle curiosity. I have guilt, Steve Rogers. All those years. You were so close, and I never came to your rescue. You speak the truth. I was not lost. I knew exactly where I was. It was simple. I left the hammer and wore a different shirt. I also told them my name was not Thor. That completed the ruse, I believe. When we believed you were dead, I did not know what to do next. The Avengers were lost. You look hale, my friend. Oh, most assuredly. You have spent many years stationary and comatose, but you do not look it. When I was on my own, I tried to keep your example in my heart. I tried to do good for your sake. Well, it felt right. But I did miss this. The crashing of heads together. Glorious. My old times are considerably older than yours, but I take your meaning. I have never forgotten my comrades in arms. Oh, do so. It will be glorious. Never twice. I left Mjolnir in the park. None would be worthy. If there is, he stands beside me now. No, I owe Midgard a debt. I do miss Asgard's gleaming spires. You know, I too have used shields in times past. Well, they were not as hard as my skull. It is the most beautiful place I have ever been. But Midgard is a close second. It is a different kind of weight to wield it. It is a custom garb on Asgard. It often gets in the way. Your garb? It truly suits you. Indeed. Fierce, yet refined. I approve. The others worry about you. They fear for your safety in these dangerous times. No, I see the measure of you. It is my privilege to walk beside you. Oh, I remember everything. Watch as I recite the moment from memory. Of course. My brother Loki is a giant, though a rather small one. It is for formal occasions. That would be an abuse of my power. Come on, I jest. Of course I would. You remind me of the Lady Sif in her youth. Ah, but in spirit, young warrior, you stand tall. Aye, it is my curse. I don't know. Are you sure? I heard you turn the Chimera into a giant nest of sorts, and a mighty bear you'd make, my friend. I do not know. But there will be enemies to hit. You know, you should visit Asgard. Indeed. It is our national pastime. Merely a rumor. They can see when your death is approaching, but not what form it will take. Only the finest. There is no greater reward. I know. Aye. Mine as well. I did not. It was the cat. Every day. Someday. Donald Blake did a great deal of good there. Your skills have not dulled with time, Natasha. Many are the battles that need to be fought. I had chores as a child. I am no stranger to, what do you say on Midgard? Getting my hands dirty? Were that to have happened, the thief would have been more worthy than I. There are moments I miss the simpler path I walked while living among your people. Yes, it does. No,
A friend once asked if I was in a Viking metal band, but that was the extent of it. My thanks. It pleases me to once again fight by your side, Natasha. Agreed. AIM's plans cannot come to pass. When I was in New York, you knew where I was, didn't you? Why didn't you come to see me? I thought I did. I was wrong, it seems. During those 5 years, did you ever think you would come back? To the Avengers? For that, I am grateful. When Rogers was gone, you could have taken his place, you know. I would have followed you. It is odd to me. Our Kamala is a fearsome warrior, yet it seems she is the only one who doesn't know it. Only when Loki is involved. Snapdragon, yes, of course. She really did not care for you. You have already returned the favor. It must have been difficult inside AIM with no one to rely on. That doesn't mean it's easy. Is Banner in charge of dinner preparations this week? Very well. A god can only tolerate so much kale. Well, it's not impossible. Time will tell.
That is impossible. I inspect my... You could not. Is there an enemy approaching? I would win. Dr. Foster has important work to do elsewhere. I do not like stepping into a box and then emerging somewhere else. It is disorienting and unnatural. We all heal in different ways. But I was wrong to think I could do so alone. Which is why I left, and why I returned. Don't blame yourself, Stark. Oh, what were you going to ask? The elevators? With every fiber of my divine being, yes. Tony, no. You may not attempt to hold my hammer. Why do you persist in asking? You would ask a god who walks among men to act as a sort of battery? Oh, you are not ancient. You are but a child. All things, in all realms. Right. To what end? Yes, of course. Don't be ridiculous. No. The giantess Skadi commands the snow. It might perhaps become snow. Steve Rogers! I am here to rescue you! I know. Oh, it is, for I have turned it on. Stark, may I? I would be honored. Yes! Fight by my side, brother! Yes. You are free to go, my friend. You fought well, Captain. You may crash anything you like. I encourage it. Stark! To what do I owe the pleasure? You're too kind. Well met, Stark. You may go, with my thanks. No, you have done your duty. Why would someone ever take offense at that? You've come to join the fray. I appreciate your assistance. Oh, leaving already? It is. You did well, Kamala Khan. Fine work, Kamala. Thank you for coming to my aid. By all means. I can already see where this is going. This is going to be about Mjolnir again. Well, go on if you must. Ask. What's done is done. Ask. Stark did not lift the hammer. I won't even let him try anymore after that one time. And yet, you still asked. She is a natural. Are any of us? That is a fact I take very seriously. I promise you that. You are thinking of your own mortality again. I do not understand, but I empathize. You know that I will. A thunder joke. Very good. Captain, my old friend, how does the day treat you? I imagine you could if you put your mind to it. What troubles you? You did miss quite a lot. Have you caught up on the state of the world, at least? Many assume we should have seen it coming. I am sorry. It must have been a shock for you. I know what it is like to be outside of time. I wish I could say it gets easier. Always. Does it not bother you to live like this? Hidden. In the shadows? No. No, mine. It feels wrong to remain crouched and waiting like this. You speak of emotional pain. We can't stay like this forever. Hiding. So, what are we to do? Have I told you how much I missed you? You and your stubborn optimism. There he is. The captain. Gladly. How can I advance the mortal arts?
Tony, we've been through this, and how would that possibly help you? It's clear to me that you don't understand the fundamental difference between our kind. You would surpass the gods? Unlikely. Off to an excellent start. I have. Far worse. Before, I never would have doubted it. But we are not as we once were. Agreed. But whether we succeed or fail, there is no one I would rather have at my side. Stark, may I be frank with you? I do not wish to overstep my bounds, but there is something we must discuss. I worry about you. I worry about your future. I have been watching you in the field of battle. You are fearsome and glorious, as always. But I can tell. The suit is doing more work than it once did. Oh, I have no doubt that day will come. But you are mortal. This cannot be forever. What happens in 20 years, when you can no longer match the suit? I will fight beside you until the end of all things. But I do not think you are a man who knows his limits. I want you to live as long a life as you deserve. But you must be willing to let go when the time comes. Do you think it will hold this time? The Avengers. Can we succeed where we failed before? I do not think we need to play at all. Our work is serious. I felt there was no way we could recover after A-Day. You strike true. But there were questions I had to answer for myself. His death shook us all. Now, you see why I fear what would happen if we lost another of our number. I would not be able to forgive myself if something happened. I wish there was another way. One without the constant dread. Man of iron. You've always been light on your feet, Natasha. So, it does my heart good to see you found a home here. Will you stay long? But I know that someday that may change. And when it does, I hope you'll at least say goodbye. The others, Stark especially, define themselves as Avengers. And without it, we crumbled. But not you. I know that you think you have a debt to repay, but you've paid it already. 1,000-fold. Of course not. I apologize. I only meant that the goodness of your heart is not in doubt. When we first met, I doubted your place here amongst the others, but I underestimated you. It takes courage to stride into battle beside a god, facing demons and monsters. You stand without Stark's suit of armor or an alter ego like Banner. No, merely paying you a compliment. Miss Romanoff, I did not know myself. There were many things that had shaken my faith, and I had to decide what was next. At least now, I know exactly where I wish to be. How so? You could not be more wrong. That's what I learned in my exile, missing you all. To be honest, it was not the first time I have lost myself in humanity. It is a sort of surrender, and helped me to see clearly. But I did. I let go. Was merely a man. There was a minor glamour at work, a trick to pass undetected and unremembered. I am afraid it is not for mortals to trifle with. I believe that we are better for all our experiences. We may not see it in the moment, but it makes us who we are. But for all the charms a normal life can offer, sometimes, well, you just have to light up the sky. Hello down there. Settle a wager between myself and Stark. When you were a child, more of a child, a smaller child, that is, and you were a fan of us, who was your favorite? No, that wasn't what I meant. Who was your favorite among us? Banner? You are right. Of course, we gain nothing by this. Agreed. I will tell Stark you said that I was your favorite, and then we can all let the matter rest. I know that you are confident and brave. I beg you not to take this the wrong way. I have watched you fight, and you are fierce. But I want you to know that you can leave at any time, should you so desire. This is no joke. Sometimes the weight of what the world asks can be too much. At every step, you've made me the fool for doubting you. It is good to have you here. Kamala, you look well. I would welcome it. Again.
I am more than just the hammer. Despite what Stark has been saying, no one on board this vessel, besides myself, has ever wielded Mjolnir. Time and the hammer decide who is worthy. I do not. I have seen many try and fail to wield the hammer, and some have succeeded. An alien from beyond the stars, a frog with my name, others that I have forgotten. Do these answers satisfy you? I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. What exactly do you mean? Are you regretting your choice of accessories? Oh, yes, I see. Well, I have an advantage you do not. Only in that I've had centuries to practice, and a lack of elevators in Asgard. Hello, young one. Banner, you look calm today. So there is no chance of your other half paying us a visit? Good. Good. But say, I wanted to tell the Hulk something. Does he recall what you have heard? Oh, perhaps not exactly in those words, but that was the thrust of my questioning, yes. Well, it's private. Between me and Hulk. So, is it possible? Ah, good. Please tell the Hulk he won. His high fives are the hardest, and I don't want him to do them anymore. My hand hurts. Of course. Right. Yes. Good. Good! I must admit, Banner, I thought you all mad to bring a child into this. And nonetheless, she is still young. And green. Not for 1,000 years, but I take your meaning. But you were never one to take risks like this. Not with others' lives. Aye, it does. Banner, how are you? The years of my life number in the thousands. There are times when I outstayed my welcome, yes, I admit it. The people may not embrace us the way they once did. But that is not why we do what we do. It is a small portion of it, though. Let us not discount the worth of public affection. And I think we may, in time, earn it again. Well, you could be sent to a land where no one knows your name or face and start anew, or you can wait until those that know you have died, and a new generation arises ignorant of your crimes. Ah, yes, now that you mention it. And I am pleased you were wrong. There is a reason we are all together again. This is meant to be. The fates decide what the future needs, and it is up to us to heed the call. If I am wrong, we will all know soon enough. You as well, Dr. Banner. I have been told so, yes. A mighty, thunderous roar. Impossible. Thor is mighty in all things. I felt bad. Did they help? Ah, pleased to hear it. Lady Bishop, we're screaming! How are you faring? I am. I also spent many years on my own. I know it is not easy to return. We care about you, little one. I must admit, I miss it at times. I would like that. Greetings. Hello, friends. Hello. I have no idea how your mug broke. I mean, went missing exceedingly well. Huh. You may certainly try. Oh, I simply wake up like this. You as well. I've heard tales of your bravery. Good day to you all. Agent of the Chimera. Oh, Banner, come in. Who would steal it? I have many homes. This is one of them. But there will always be a place waiting for me on Asgard. When my work is done, perhaps. Miss Khan, welcome. I was happy to be without the weight of it at the time. It feels good to be reunited, though. Well, maybe someday you'll see it for yourself. Enter. Stark? Nowhere? No. Yes. It was on a curb. I thought it looked scholarly. You are always welcome. You make that sound unusual. Don't touch that. Greetings. Hello, Banner. Greetings, Banner. Hello, little one. Greetings, Kamala Khan. Hello, Captain. Rogers. Ah, Stark. Hello, Stark. Hello, friend. Romanoff. Hello, Barton. Clint Barton. Greetings, James Buchanan Barnes. Hello, Barnes, my friend. Walters. Hello. Good to see you, Jennifer Walters. Humans never cease to amaze me. From here it looks like chaos, but S.H.I.E.L.D. keeps everything running somehow. We're lucky to count them as allies. Can we get back to battle soon? Mjolnir is becoming restless. Don't worry. As long as this world falls under my protection, you've nothing to fear. They'll compose great songs of our triumphs.
No doubt they'll be the hottest of the charts. Am I saying that right? I've fought many wars, but somehow I can't predict the course of this one. It'll make for quite the tale. I spent many years solving Midgard's problems without violence. Unfortunately, our war against AIM can't be won without it. Everyone here seems to prefer their coffees black. Can't they appreciate the delicate, sweet taste of a well-made latte? We should hold a feast in Oakland to celebrate our victories. Their shepherd's pies are among the finest in the land. Let's continue to do good. Not for glory or vanity, but for its own sake. AIM continues to poison the world through lies and deceit. We will smite their false tongues. Not exactly home, but it'll do. I know I made my bed this morning. Stark! Stop touching my things! Miss Khan, are you in here? Well, impressive display. More fun together. Seeing if you're hiding a puppy in here. Oh. Well, can we get one? Is that me? Look at his tiny muscles. There you are, Captain. The captain must be occupied elsewhere. Why do you have a miniature punching bag? Right. Yes, I knew that. You don't have any books? I will bring you some. Hush! I may have taken some of yours when you died. Stark, did you take my rug? Fine, you may keep it. Stark hasn't changed much. What is this? No. Are you going to hang this painting? Can I have it? They took away your rolling chair too, eh? On that, we disagree. May I come in? Oh, Natasha's built up quite an arsenal in here. Did your new candles come in yet? He's the only one who can achieve that signature Asgard scent. I would like to learn your covert ways. How else do you battle? Can I sit here? But it used to be mine. No. Banner, everything is so tidy. How can Banner stand it? Have you tried sending this data to Jane? Can I borrow another? What? I didn't like the ending. Why do you have so many? So, here I am. What, my tea? Kamala helped. Meaning? Warriors are not interchangeable. I've fought fire beasts on Muspelheim. I know. I was merely reminiscing. Agreed. We should consider this tactic for future battles. You are an excellent spy. It would not surprise me if Monica hadn't caught on until you revealed yourself. It seems luck is on our side for once. Does AIM care nothing for the living things of this place? Do we know what other forces we may face? I considered firefighter as a potential path for me during my penance. Selfishly, I chose to be closer to Mjolnir. Nothing we cannot handle. One has fallen. Another! We shall retrieve your list. This list... will it endanger anyone if we have it? How are you finding potential allies within AIM before now? I understand only one of those things. I am beginning to feel it as well. And I. This is the data center? We're close to finishing this. I look forward to welcoming our new allies. I require no thanks. But you are welcome. Avengers, with me. We have the advantage! Perhaps their weapon is connected to the machine they were attempting to build when we last encountered them. Where did this happen? And the charlatan posing as me. They shall be saved. In Odin's name, I swear. You truly think I would shirk my duty? Helen Gable left AIM to form this cult of the woken, dedicated to the worship of my doppelganger. It is madness. That must end now. Of course, I'm aware. There they are. I believe I know what the Woken seek to do. If I am right, the entire world is in terrible danger. I believe the Woken wish to open a path to Asgard. But mortal machinery cannot control such forces. We must destroy their device. For all his faults, Stark would know this is madness. Good. No mortal should face this. They will be dealt with. Something is not right. Give me a moment. Anyone else? Woken of Asgard! You have been patient long enough. You need only open the bridge to claim your place among the gods. The imposter appears once more. You poor fools! Don't listen to his lies! Without the power of Heimdall, their device will tear apart the very fabric of reality. We must move. Now! The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. The Bifrost is not something mortals can wield. Faithful Woken, the time is now. To Asgard! The true Thor has not. I
Thor, have deemed you all worthy. I heard you. Open the Bifrost! The bridge is almost open. If you truly worship Asgard, then hear me. I am Thor, Odinson. Stop this madness. Woken, destroy him. Do not allow him to disrupt the bridge.
The Woken are still a threat. Just because they failed this time doesn't mean they won't try again. I am to blame. I thought I could lay down the hammer. But in my absence, this evil took root. As am I, brave Natasha. As am I.
Imposter! Show yourself! You claim to speak for me. Where are you now? You have gone unchallenged too long. But know this. I am Thor, god of thunder, and your evil will darken Midgard no more! Brother, I have seen much that mortals would deem bizarre. You have done well, loyal one. That's my voice. Gather the Woken, and we will begin. What trickery is this? This cannot go unchallenged. We leave immediately, and let us not forget the one impersonating me. Poorly, they were not. And yet the buildings remain. The mystery deepens. I begin to suspect AIM never left this place. Agreed. The very air reeks of dark magic. So it would seem. But something remained. A twisted monument dedicated to me and the path home. Whatever that may be. A trap! Then our mission is clear. Surely our imposter in this machine lie within. You dare? I am the one true Thor! The buildings nearby seem abandoned. True. What were they building here? A good thing. But there is certainly a greater plot afoot. I suspect many. They are likely bewitched. It's my name. Over and over again. These runes disturb me. I have not seen this rune since my time on Asgard. Do the Woken appear familiar to you as well? This imposter does not only insult me, he besmirches all of Asgard. Gladly. That felt good. I'm coming for you, imposter. Who dares force entry to our holy shrine? Charlatan! It is I, the true god of thunder. Face me then, and let your lie be exposed. What was this facility for? Can you get us inside? There it is. A ruse, perhaps? Jarvis? Turrets. Try 1, 2, 3, 4. Was I right? Welcome, interlopers. And annoying. Face me in battle, deceiver, and we shall see who is worthy of the name Thor. Oh, my worshipper's faith is not in question. Woken, hear me! The false god comes! Destroy him! Fight me, charlatan! I would not sully Mjolnir with your blood. Face instead my understudy. We shall see, coward. Then we shall destroy your automaton, and you next! I pity you, in league with an imposter. Fight me, charlatan! I will bring the lightning, Captain. They won't even see you on the ground. We'll find them. Go now. Find safety, my friend. Sounds familiar. Protect the Inhumans! Good thing one of us can fly. They are blocking our way. Whatever this new threat is, I will meet it in the sky. They're safe now. A fiery proclamation from the skies, Commander. I like your style. Stand firm, Agent. Avengers are on their way. They slink in the shadows, yet tell the world they stand in the light. A useful demonstration of power, Commander.
I'm counting on it.
Fear not, Doctor. She is resilient in ways we rarely appreciate. They are wise to fear us. Battle is not for the careful, Doctor. Indeed you do. Let them come. This will be quite satisfying. Fear not, Doctor. We have not forgotten about our latest quarry. Tricks are all they have when measured against an Avenger. Won't that be a shame? Indeed. Agreed. I never doubted that together we could defeat AIM here today. All the more reason to savor our successes, Captain. Kamala, you asked for aid. Then let us go stop him. Most of those words were rather foreign, but I will defer to your expertise. This clone, will it remember A-Day? Merely curious. If Dr. Rappaccini continued to clone Taskmaster ad infinitum, he could potentially live as long as a god. Eternal life doesn't occur to most mortals. Perhaps best if they cannot communicate with their leader to let him know we are here. Natasha has told me the tales of his betrayal. Crude, but I agree. He must look upon the Avengers instead. Thank you, Miss... Not a problem, Miss Garza. We may have met previously, and if so, I apologize. Is the patrol still near? I believe that last one is reserved for me. There will likely be many forces guarding the stronghold. I'd feel uneducated for not understanding your methods, but then you can't speak Old Asgardian. If the stronghold has a single entrance, that is where their forces will be thickest. Understood. One has fallen! We will soon lose the element of surprise. We should move quickly. Though the name is perhaps inelegant, there is a reason we're called the Avengers. Never apologize for caring for others. Do we know if Lieutenant Skullface is waiting for us? I assume you have a plan for this? I believe the term for that would be overkill. I did not doubt it. Do what, exactly? We engage another terminal, I see. Excellent plan. I am very impressed. Oh, was there something heavy that needed lifting? I could have helped. Clever. Let's do this before the skull-faced miscreant catches wind of our plan. And so they'll all fall! Where was he interred? I recognize the cowardice in your voice, Taskmaster. And so we shall. Your assumptions will be your downfall. Enough talk! My time amongst humanity has taught me much. I'm glad we could do this for you. A flaw in Dr. Rappaccini's plan. No clone of Taskmaster will have fought us before, and thus we will always have the advantage. It would be my honor. Agent Morales, I must ask, hate puppies? Understood. We should have been there to defend the innocent. I apologize for our neglect. These are the scouts you referred to, yes? It saddens me that humanity would ever dissolve into such hatred. They certainly do. But in my time on Midgard, I did think humans occasionally more evolved. We will be prepared for any resistance. Gold is often a draw for men of weaker minds. I sense a great victory ahead. Should we also smile? We shall do what is required, Computer Man. We must protect our computer friend. He needs our aid. What is next? As you command. As you command? Should we also smile? Your almost sympathy is admirable. I think that's our cue to leave. You are making a grave mistake. You should stand down. What is it? This hate must be stopped. Another! They've almost fallen! Two vast machines await us. I have not seen their like before. Make haste. We remain vulnerable here. Stay together. Oh, like yours. Well done. One foe has fallen. Were the robots meant to capture these Inhumans? Have you found the endangered Inhumans? I dare say this will prove useful. How do they explain the heavy guard? They will join their comrades in defeat, but one remains. What wizardry is this? And underwater. Where are we headed, small doctor? Let us hasten. I care not for this place. Do any Inhumans remain inside? There! This one is no more. We should strike, now. of my way! There are mortals trapped, and lots of small, angry men with guns, like cutting through grass. They did not introduce themselves. We'll meet in the middle. Excellent. Fighting is one of my many talents. Patience, Stark. I'm working on it. Are you hurt? Lucky for you, I am mighty. Get to safety. No one is stopping you, Stark. Breathe easy. We'll get you out of there. You are not worthy. Stay down. Help is on the way. These civilians need to be evacuated. Cowards! Taking you down will be my pleasure. My turn. Are you surprised? Agreed. These shields are bothersome. That's more like it. This should be fun. You can run. I won't judge you. Actually, now I am judging you. Ha! Target practice. Ha! You're no safer over there. This, I promise, you'll miss. Taste Asgardian Udu! It's fine. I have not, and shall not. Thankfully, I rarely have to. Ah, yes. Personal theater. I am flattered. Perhaps you would like a photograph. Certainly. But first, your names. Perhaps something signed for the child, then? Yes? Fight's not over, Stark. Captain, do you require assistance? Get off me! Got another one for you, Stark. The base of the bridge is secure. Stark, where are you going? Captain, what is happening up there? Hulk, hold those cables! This earthquake will be the end of the bridge. I've got the undercarriage. There's too many cars. They're slipping. Stark, where are you going? Hold on, my friend. They can't hear you. Look out. We should head back. The bridge is falling. The bridge is clear. The base of the bridge is secure. It will be good to fight by your side again, Captain. The Avengers have been gone too long. Now the Avengers have truly returned. My friends, I must leave you. Now, do not weep. There are many alehouses in this land of oaks, and I must see them all. But I will return, and likely on a Thursday. For I have been told by Emily and her companions that the shepherd's pie here is passable, which would make it quite good indeed for America. But, of course, I will return. This is my home now, is it not? I am Thor, now of the West Coast. You know, there are others among the Avengers who have not embraced our expansion. Some of them, and I shan't name names, Bruce, fear that our reach exceeds our grasp. As if such a triviality could concern a god on such a trivia night as this. This is a new journey. And like all journeys, it is an adventure to be embraced. Lustily. Lustily. Lovely word. Lustily. It's fun to say. Our benighted public relations acolytes would not approve that I told you these things, so I ask you not to record what I have said tonight on your cellular phones. If you have already done so, and yes, I am looking right at you, then promise me this footage is for your own enjoyment and not for your false friends on the computers. Promise? Good. Odin Borson, Allfather, Speaker to Ravens. I put quill to parchment for the first time in years, because I do not feel worthy of facing you. I am not worthy of traveling the Bifrost to Asgard. I am not worthy of the gift of Mjolnir, which I have left behind. Father, because of me, a great man among the humans has died, along with many others whose characters I cannot fairly judge, but let us assume that on average, they were good people. Truly, many men, great and terrible, have died around, with, and because of me. And it is true that my companions in Midgard made many small and looming mistakes that led to this tragedy. But in the hubris of my trust in the sciences of men, I have allowed a terrible thing to come to pass. For in the end, they are but mortals, and gods alone bear the burden of true guilt. I do not know where my path will lead me, but I know I must walk alone in atonement. Please,
Embrace Mother for me. Frigga, blessed consort of the All-Father, Queen of Asgard, Mom. I write to you now because the All-Father did not respond to the letter I sent a month prior. I did not know how best to ensure its delivery, so I gave a copy to every raven I saw for nearly a week. I must assume that one of them has reached him and that his silence is the message. Perhaps he is so disgusted by my unforgivable lapse of honor that resulted in the death of so many, and also Steve Rogers, that he does not wish to sully himself in my shame. Perhaps it is my own churlish hand-wringing that drives him to silent judgment. It seems I must truly walk alone for my misdeeds. Tell Father I hear and respect his judgment. I will see you when I am worthy again. Loki, Lord of Liars, Trickster, Malefactor, Brother. Spare me your false-tongued offers of sympathy. You know I have been brought low by my own failings, and I know it amuses you to no end, no matter what honeyed words slip from your rotten lips. I reach out to you now, not for sympathy, or to be mocked. I judge myself unworthy of returning to Asgard, and I will not set foot upon the holy Bifrost until I have made my atonement. But I find myself cut off from our father and mother, and their wisdom, which I need now more than ever. So I ask you now, in the spirit of fraternal devotion, if you have any left in your ink-stained soul, will you ask Odin why he does not respond? Bruce, Doctor of the Sciences, Avenger, friend, I do not blame you for what happened on the shores of the bay. How could I? You are but mortals, with a mortal's understanding of responsibility. The blame for the tragedy must be mine alone. I set out alone on the path of atonement, but I find that I am already lost. I lack the wisdom to see where I went wrong. I need the guidance of my father, Odin, but he will not respond to my missives. In fact, I am not sure what I want from you. Why would I think you could change Odin's mind? You are a brave and noble man, but you are just a man. If Odin will not speak to me, then I must accept that the answer I seek is locked within me. I do not think I shall send this letter. I miss you, Banner. I hope you know that. Steve, Captain, Avenger, friend. It does my heart good to think of you carousing with the great warriors in Valhalla. You truly deserve to be among them. In your passing, I saw my faults. I chased glory, all the while you set an example that put the gods to shame. You saved lives, not because the skalds would sing of your deeds, but because no matter how simple and lowly, each life was worth saving. I wanted my father to tell me what to do, but the answer was with you all along. Now, it is in me. I will go into the world. I will save lives and do good for its own sake, because each life is worth saving. In your honor, I will grow closer to you. When we meet again on Valhalla's field, I hope that I will have made you proud. I will see you on the other side, Stephen Rogers. Odin Borson, Allfather, Speaker to Ravens. I have come to depend on your lack of answers, Father, for I can truly be honest in these letters. I do not even have to send them, but I long for your wisdom, now more than ever. It has been a long while since any of the humans of Midgard truly worshipped us. Our sacred runes are forgotten to them, only seen now in the fading ink of regrettable tattoos. To tell the truth, I have liked it this way. I did not recall how much devotion made me feel so unworthy. But it has begun again. I can feel it like a gathering storm. Fanatics,
calling themselves the Woken of Asgard, scratching at the past, bringing back the old ways. I know there is honor and wealth in our past, but like the plague or chamber pots, I confess I had hoped the humans had moved on.
For all of my dealings with the mortals, there will forever be a gulf between us, because I am a god. I can never forget that, although I choose to ignore it most days. When I disappeared from the world of men, Helen Gable and her followers still found a twisted version of me. Religion can be an excuse for humans, an apology in advance for intended atrocity. They will do it in our name, and the worst of them believe they are right. The imposter who walks in my footsteps knows this, and will continue to mislead them into darkness. I cannot allow this. I know that I have a great responsibility if I choose to walk in Midgard. Whether or not I am worthy, all the humans see is a god. If I do not speak, the humans will do so themselves, in our name. And no man speaks for Thor, because I refuse to write it down. I've told you this before, Banner. This is the domain of a skald, not a scribe. These things are not to be trapped in twisted lines on paper. You will make do with legends in the way legends were meant to be told. Half forgotten with body details added. We know that before gods journeyed to Earth, something else visited this world and laid their hands upon humanity. But where we Asgardians cast ourselves as your protectors, these visitors had other aims for mankind. They came to Midgard not from the Nine Realms, but from the cold stars beyond. Know that they were already a great empire in the stars, when time itself was young. No, I will not attempt to affix a date to that statement, and I resent the request. May I? The visitors took whole tribes of man and left an invisible mark upon their very flesh that continued down through generations. We Asgardians could sense this glyph on some humans, like an artist's signature, but we did not know what it meant. But it seems you now know exactly what it means. They are your Inhumans. We knew these unseen artists would return to see their great work unfold, but we waited millennia. We fought mighty wars with Jotunheim, and still we waited. We drank and fought and caroused across the realms. We saw the rise and fall of Atlantis, and still we waited. No follow-ups about Atlantis. That's not what this story is about. We believed we were ready to face them. We were wrong. They came from the stars as a single warrior, a champion of iron and glass that scraped the clouds and strode across the world in one mighty bound. We gathered all the heroes of Asgard to defend Midgard from the star giant. Many brave Asgardians entered Valhalla that day. The star giant fought with weapons unknown and fierce, and we grappled across the sky through day and night. And at last, we cast the star giant down beneath the skin of the world. There, he would slumber until the eve of... I am concerned that you're taking these tales at face value, Banner. That is most decidedly not what these stories are for. Yes, I was there. Yes, we conquered a giant from the stars. But if you're looking for truth, I'm afraid it's long lost in the glory of the telling. I need assistance! I am down! I require help! Assist me! Come to my aid! I need your aid! You are delivered. Salvation has arrived. You shelter beneath a god's protection now. Aid has arrived. Your prayers are answered. I am here to help. I require assistance! Can someone aid me? I weaken. That was a mighty blow. Gods, that hurt!
My light fades. We have lost the captain. Kamala has fallen. Damn it, Metal Man. Natasha has fallen. We don't have a Hulk. Lady She-Hulk is down. Our Archer has fallen. Hawkeye requires aid. Barnes is down. Someone aid the Panther. Captain Marvel, back on your feet. Victory is close. Success beckons. Our triumph is assured. We have the advantage. Excellent work, my friends. I taste victory in the air. Thank you. My thanks. I am grateful. You are a true friend. Bless you. My gratitude is yours. We are not alone. Enemies, aim has arrived. We shall prevail. Here we go. Enemy sighted. Another foe vanquished. You fall to the son of Odin. Your defeat was inevitable. Farewell. Your battle ends here. At once. At your service. I would be honored. You have my word. I shall. It shall be done. Understood. Right away. Whatever you need. Gladly. On my honor. Well, consider it done. Success! That was easy. And what is my next target? Stay focused! We can still win the day! We are not defeated yet! Stay strong! All is not lost, my friends! Stay strong! We are almost defeated! Don't give up yet, Avengers! These vermin will not defeat us! Have faith and let us rally, my friends! I refuse to enter the halls of my ancestors yet! The son of Odin laughs in the face of defeat! Come! Let us turn the tide of battle! Our efforts cannot be in vain! The battle is far from over, vermin! I cannot move! Some help! I'm stuck! They have me trapped! I appear to be stuck! I am unable to move! The enemy has me locked in place! Ah, enemies!